What up, YouTube? Rebel Trucker here, just with another video. So what's going on, you guys? Just living the dream, huh? Another day, another dollar. Well, I'm parked here for the night. This little truck stop, and I guess northern Mississippi. About, say, 25 miles south of the Tennessee border. Yeah, I gotta take this load up to Sumner, Texas, a little town a little south of Oklahoma. But anyways, just wanted to do another video. I know the last two videos I've done were nothing but ranting about other truck drivers. The first video was about truck drivers parking in fuel islands when they're not supposed to be. You know, it's just, it causes a lot of headache for other drivers, you know. We're all out here to do the same damn thing. Make money, take care of our families. You know, have a little respect for your fellow driver. There is absolutely no reason that you need to take a 30-minute break in the fuel island. If you need to do a 30-minute break, if you need to fuel and then do a 30-minute break, it's fine. Fill up your truck, and then move out of the way so that another driver who's behind you can do the same thing. But no, you got all these idiot drivers who think only about themselves. Take their sweet time in the fuel island, taking 30-minute breaks in the fuel island or longer, and it backs up the whole process because you got other truck drivers that need to get in and do the same damn thing. They need to get fuel because we're all on a tight schedule. Whether we all have destinations that we need to go. It makes no sense why drivers need to park in the damn fuel island. Also, the other thing that I can't stand is the people that, when you come into a truck stop, you see all these truck drivers, these trucks parked on the curbs at your truck stops. Now, I can understand if you are out of hours, you come into a truck stop, and it's packed. It's full. But when you come into this truck stop and you see all these spots, and yet you still see drivers parked on the curb. Are you that freaking lazy to pull into a spot that you have to park on a curb? It just makes absolutely no sense why you have to park on a curb when there's spots that you can park in. I mean, are you that lazy that you can't walk? That you have to freaking park that close to a truck stop because you don't want to have to walk an extra, I don't know, walk a little extra to get from a spot. I don't know. It drives me insane about what some of these drivers do. And in the second video, I talked about texting while driving, and I know that it just makes It's funny how you would think that these people who text while drive would take it, because not only are they putting other people in jeopardy, they're putting their own damn self in jeopardy. Because, I don't know, do you have no respect for yourself that you have to be a distraction, be distracted that much to where you have to text while drive? I mean, honestly, what is that important that you have to text while drive? And the thing is you should be the person on the other side you should tell them, hey, look, I am driving. Don't text me while I'm driving. If you need to, call me and make it quick. And if you really have to talk to somebody on the phone, pull off. It makes it easy for yourself and for other people around you. I mean, do you really want to have that on your conscience if you cause an accident and it happened to be a family of 4 that was in that car that you killed them? Do you want to have that conscience on your mind? I mean, why do you put that upon yourself? I don't know. Like, I for one don't want to have that on my conscience. I mean, I already have enough on my mind as it is that I definitely don't want to add something like that else on my mind. I mean, for sure, I don't want to put myself in jeopardy to where I could get myself killed. Because think about it. Us truck drivers out here, on an average, are pulling a vehicle that is 65 feet long. Without a permit, our maximum gross is 80,000 pounds. An 80,000 pound vehicle, again, taken up against maybe a 2,000 pound car. I think if the math adds up, I think the trucker wins every time. Just pay attention to what you're doing. Be smart while you're out there on the road. I mean, if you drive safe, then everybody else will be safe around you. Because, honestly, us truck drivers are professional drivers. That's what it says on our driver's license. Well, it says commercial driver's license, but we're considered professional drivers. Be professional out here. I mean, I see all these signs up on the road that say do not text while drive, or drive now, text later. And then underneath it says so many deaths this year on this road, or on this state's roads. I think Texas right now is at, as of May 5th, they're up to close to almost 800 deaths this year. And I think it was Georgia, it was 400 deaths this year on Georgia's roads. All because of texting. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Like, again, I asked the same question. What is that important that you have to text while you're driving? It blows my mind that that you have to be oblivious to anything that's going on around you, and you've got to simply just, you have to text. It's like your mind tells you, oh, I have to text right now. My phone just lit up. Someone just texted me. Oh, I have to reply right now. Why does it have to be right now? If it's that important, you can pull off and deal with it then. And I'm not talking about pull off on the side of the road like some drivers do, because that's a hazard too. Find yourself like a rest area or even a truck stop. Pull off. That way you're out of the way of anybody else. And don't do it in a field island either. But pull off, get out of the way, and do your business then. That way you are out of the way of anybody else. You're not endangering anybody else. If you're not endangering yourself. Because I think if you're that selfish to text while drive, you should be that if you're that selfish that you can text while drive, then you can also, it means you're thinking of yourself. Well, if you're thinking of yourself, then shouldn't you be thinking that my safety is important? No, apparently not. I mean, if you're that selfish that you need to text while drive, apparently you're that selfish that you're not even paying attention to your own safety, much less anybody else's. I don't know, people. It makes no freaking sense whatsoever. That didn't help much at all. Oh, I know, it's just, I feel like I'm on a rant today, but it seems like just, this industry is just going to hell. I mean, my grandfather used to talk about how back in the day, the truck drivers were the most respected drivers on the industry, on the road, on our interstates. And then because they respected everybody else, they never cut off a four-wheeler when they were coming on the road. They always flashed their lights to let people pass. But now it's like there's a reason why a lot of people hate truck drivers, because honestly, there are a lot of asshole truck drivers out here that all they do is think about themselves. They don't think about who's next to them or whatever. They just think about themselves. And clearly, my thinking is if you are that selfish of yourself, you need to be off. You don't even need to be driving on the road, period. If you're that selfish to where you think about yourself only and nobody else, you just need to get off the damn road. Because I, for one, don't want to be around you. And I'm pretty sure no one else wants to be around you. But I think I'm done ranting for today. I mean, it's pretty clear that if someone's that selfish, it's not going to change. And there's nothing I can say. There's nothing else somebody else can say that will make them change of any kind. Hell, I don't even think if a citation or arrest would do them any good. It's just, I guess I just give them my peace of mind, my 2 cents. Anyways, if If you enjoyed this video, leave me a comment below and push that like button. Anyways, y'all stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on the flip-flop.